ladies, today I am here with a Ulta haul. I just wanted to say before I get started that this has been like a few weeks in the making for all of these products. It's been maybe about a month that I've just kind of been accumulating as I go. It can get really expensive when you're trying to do a haul. You're trying to get all these things and spend all this money, so I try to do it within like a whole month. Yeah, let's get started. I don't even want to show you how many receipts I have in there because it's kind of embarrassing. But if you guys love makeup, you would understand me, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start this haul off with hair stuff. Now, I picked up this. I've been seriously so obsessed with curly hair videos, like how to restore your curls. Like, I just want to give you guys a little bit of a background with my hair. It was never this put together, to be quite honest. I struggled with my hair as a kid. I have really curly hair. I've mentioned this in past videos, and lately I've become super obsessed with how to restore curly hair and get it back to your natural curl, and just it's like a long process, and I've been obsessed with watching YouTube videos. There is one person, I'm gonna link her down below here on the bottom of the screen. Her name is Hi Felicia, and yeah, it's not by Felicia, it's Hi Felicia, and she has like amazing videos on how to restore your curls. I just bought this stuff recently, so I'm still kind of fiddling with it to see how good it works. And oh yeah, I have a different background too. So if you guys are liking it, give it a thumbs up and let me know. And yeah, let's get back to what I was talking about, the curly hair products. So I picked up this Diva Curl Diva Fuser. It looks like this. And basically, it's a diffuser. It looks like a hand. Don't be alarmed. It does look a little scary. Not even gonna lie. It looks like this. And it has an attachment on this end with like a band. So it attaches to basically any type of blow dryer. So it'll fit into any universal blow dryer. At first, the girl at Ulta was like, I don't know if it's gonna fit. We've had some people bring it back because it didn't fit on their blow dryer. But so far, so good. I've tried it out. Just not tried it like physically on my hair because I still need to do my research on how to use this, but it did fit, so that's a good thing. So I just tried it out, and it was blowing air out of like these little holes through here to dry your hair. So I picked that up. I also picked up two of the Diva Curl. I want to say it's Diva Curl, the E is underlined, so it's Diva. But I picked up two of their products, their hair products as well. And I picked up the Diva Curl Archangel Gel. It's Define and Control. It looks like this. And then the other one that I picked up is it's called Believin'. So it is a texture and volume leave-in kind of miracle. It says something on here like miracle curl plumper, so we'll see how that works out for me. I'll report back with these products. If they do work out for me and I feel like there's a total difference in my curls, I will report back. If not, then you guys kind of know that it was a bust for me. Okay, so what's inside this bag is quite a lot of stuff. So before I jump into the bag, I do want to say that some of these items that are in here were from the 21 Days of Beauty, and I'm just going to start off with those 4 items that I picked up so I can show you what I picked up and so I can tell you what was on sale. These were the things that I was most interested in. I think I missed one day. I wanted to get like the Juice Beauty wrinkle serum. Yes, I said wrinkle serum. I wasn't able to get it, but that's okay. But I did get the 4 things that I was really interested in picking up. So the first thing that I picked up is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This normally goes for about $36, and I believe they had it for like 14, and I was like, yes, thank you so much. So this is the primer water, and you can use this on your face before applying makeup, and you can use it after you apply your makeup as like a finishing spray, and you can throw it in the fridge to have like a cooling effect. And I just love this stuff, and I was like, this is a steal. So I went and I picked one up, and I found it, and they had a ton too, so I was like, should I get 2? Should I not? I'll just get 1. So I picked one up. The second item that I was really interested in picking up, I did receive in one of my Sephora play boxes, and I was like, I need this in my life. It worked out really well for me, and I felt like I just needed to pick it up. It is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and it looks like this. And sorry, there's like a glare from my ring light. It's the full size. It's like not, these are not like little tiny size products that you're getting for half off. It's the actual full size. So this is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It looks like this, and it's got a pump. I'll just kind of swatch it on my hand for you so you can see how it looks. And there it is. It's got a little bit of sheen to it where it's going to give you kind of like a glow underneath your foundation, and I think that's why I liked it. It's not like an overpowering glow where you're like, oh, I look greasy or anything like that. It just gives you a really pretty glow under your foundation, like where you're glowing from within, not like glowing with actual, what am I saying? Not like where you're glowing with a highlight, you know, it's kind of like underneath your skin, you're glowing, you know, when people are like, oh my God, girl, you're glowing, and you're like, yeah, I don't have any highlight on today, so that must be the inner glow in me. That kind of deal. This guy. I don't know, I can't get rid of the dark lip here. I'm still, it's springtime and I'm like, what pink lipstick? I love my dark lip. Anyway, moving on. So I picked up 2 blushes from the 21 Days of Beauty because I was really interested in them. And the first one is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in the shade Sunswept. And it looks like this, the packaging. And I'll show you guys what it looks like swatched. This is the actual product right here. And then I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys really quick. And that's the way it looks swatched. So pretty. It's got like gold and it's baked and it's got like some peach undertones in it, as you guys can see right there, and they're very, very pigmented. Like, whoa girl, you need to be careful when you use this bad boy. The other one I picked up, this one has a little bit of sheen to it, but not like a sheen where you're like bright and sparkly. I'm not really big on glittery products. I don't know if I mentioned that before to you guys, but I'm not. And so this one doesn't have that, you know, it's more of like a sheen, not a glittery type of finish. So the other blush that I picked up was the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour blush right here in the shade Seduce, and I'll swatch it here for you guys. This is very big. This is gonna last you a very long time, and I believe they were like $14. That was a steal. Next time they have a 21 Days of Beauty, you guys need to check it out because they do, it's a great time to pick things up that you're interested in but you don't want to pay full price for, or you really love and you don't want to pay full price for because you've used it before, that kind of deal. So yeah, look out for the next one. Anyway, getting back to the blush here, it looks like this. And it's one of the matte ones, and I was looking for one of the matte ones. I'll swatch it here for you guys. And that's it, right here. So, very pretty. I feel like these are, I go more for like the mauve-y type of blushes, or ones that look like more brown, undertoned, you know, not too pink type deal. This highlight, I went real strong on the highlight today. Now getting into the bag, there's other stuff in here that I want to share with you guys. The first thing that I picked up, I don't know why. Okay, first off, I went with a girlfriend once. We went to the Dry Bar, the one here in Chicago, and maybe it was just a bad day for them, but you know, online they have like this whole like, oh, bring your champagne, and you know, the girls are gonna kick it, you know, like you guys are gonna drink champagne and get your hair blow dried. And that was like not the experience that I experienced. It was like we walked in, we didn't even get to open our champagne. I don't know, like they rushed, my hair looked frizzy. Like there's a certain way that you have to blow dry my hair. I have curly hair and not everyone knows how to deal with curly hair, which is unfortunate. But I wish they would teach that more in beauty school to people, that like not everyone has straight hair. So anyway, it wasn't the best experience and I haven't gone back since, but I do love their products. I love the way they smell. And I don't know why I was drawn to this product, but it is the Super Lemon Drop Lasting Strong Bristles Daily Detangler. And it looks like this. I think it's the yellow, and I think it's the packaging. I'm so guilty for packaging. I'm gonna open it up for you guys so you can see it. Doing this live on camera. Looks like this. I don't know why. I just like it. It's really cute. So we'll see how it works. I don't want to do that. Okay, and in this bag, I did pick up another setting spray. While I was at Ulta, I looked at the Makeup Revolution section because recently I picked up their banana powder. Hold, please. Here it is right here. I picked up this banana powder. I should have thrown it in that bag because it was part of my Ulta shopping experience, but I was looking for this, couldn't find it, and then my cousin found it and went and picked it up for us. And I haven't really dug into it, to be quite honest. It reminds me of something very familiar, if you know what I mean. I wonder if it's like the same company, but in different packaging. Who knows? But it's half the price. It's about $8. And this is good for like setting your under eyes or your contour. So you can do that with this. It looks like this. Yeah, that's what it's for. But I did dabble in the Makeup Revolution section, and Makeup Revolution is from the UK. So I wanted to see like what else they had, and they really, I feel like they reformulated their products, and they also kind of redid their end caps, or like whatever they call them, like their displays. So it's a little bit more appealing for people. I feel like their display is a little bit more appealing now. Before it was just kind of bland, but now it's like there's a lot of product. They've come out with a lot of new stuff, including this setting powder, and they also came out with a Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray, and it looks like this. I picked up one of their iconic matte lipsticks, and it looks like this. They almost remind me of MAC lipsticks, like the packaging, but this one is in the shade Private Members Club. The packaging kind of made it seem like it was going to be a little bit more purple, and when I opened it, it looks like really kind of like what I have on my lips right now. It's really, really dark. I haven't tried this one out, but I intend to because, like I said in the beginning of this video, I still haven't given up on the dark lip. So we'll see how that one turns out and how it wears. I did pick up two foundations from Ulta, and they are now selling LA Girl at Ulta. And at the Ulta that I went to, I was able to find a few of the LA Girl products. So I picked up the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Long Wearing Illuminating Foundation, and it looks like this. So we'll see how that works out, and I'm in the shade Beige, number 646. And then I also picked up two of their Pro Concealers. The last time I was able to find them was when I was in Florida visiting my sister. She took me to like one of those beauty supply stores, and they had them there. And so I picked one up in the shade Creamy Beige, and it looks like this. And then the other one I picked up to contour with, just to try all liquids. I want to do a video where I'm just using all liquid products on my face. And this one is in the shade Toffee. So I picked that one up right here. From LA Girl, I also picked up a few of their eyeliners, which I heard were really good. And I picked up, this one is in the shade, I believe it's just like dark brown. Yeah, dark brown. And then I picked one up in Very Black. And then I also picked one up in the shade Champagne, because who doesn't love champagne? I mean. So the other foundation that I wanted to talk to you guys about is from the brand Number 7. They're a Boots brand. If you guys know what Boots is, it's kind of a UK company. And it is the Number 7 Lift and Illuminate Foundation. It's a medium coverage, and I also was able to try it in the store. And it's kind of like a moussey texture. It's really, really good. What I did was I had like pumped a little bit of it, and I'm like, I don't need this. And then I walked around the store, and I was like, but I really want to try it. One of my friends here on YouTube, her name is Jimadi. I'll link her down below. You guys can check her out. She actually talked about it in her March favorites, and she really liked it. And she also heard about it from Kathleen Lights here on YouTube, if you guys follow her as well. She talked about this product too. If I could get it open, that would be wonderful, so I could show you guys the bottle. So the bottle looks like this. What I like about it, it is a pump bottle, you know, so you just kind of like pump it out, and it does have SPF in it, so I'm a little concerned about that because a lot of SPF foundations have flashbacks. So in photos, if your products have SPF in it, you're gonna show up looking a tad lighter in your skin tone than you normally are, so be kind of careful with that. But it's hypoallergenic. I am in the shade, what shade am I in? Honey. So That's the other foundation. Okay, I have just a few more items in this bag. I recently took off a no chip manicure on my own. That was a bad idea. So I'm growing out my nails because they literally like ripped off. And so I picked up this Miss Manicure Block Party buffing block. My skin lately hasn't really been, I don't feel like it's been healthy lately. So I've been trying to drink more water, and I've been trying to do some masks and not wear a lot of makeup during the week and kind of just letting it breathe. It hasn't been up to my standards where I want it. I was trying to look for something at Ulta that would kind of like revive my skin and make it look a little bit more healthy. So I picked up this Master Lab Intensive Brightening Vitamin C Brightening Mask. It looks like this. It's from the brand Tony Moly. It's a Korean brand. If you guys find these Tony Moly face masks, you're gonna love them, because there's one that I really love. I'm pointing like this because that's where my stuff is. I really love it. It's a snail mask, and it's like intense hydration. Like when you put it onto your skin, it's like cooling, and it also feels really goopy. Like, oh my god, like there's a lot of product on my face right now, but when it's done, like when the 30 minutes are up, your face just feels like so hydrated and like alive. And that's what I like about it. So I wanted to see how this one works out. So the last product is gonna come as no surprise to you guys. It is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I've talked about this before on my channel, and I've told you guys how much I love it. And I ran out, it was getting a little dry. It's actually what I have on my lashes today. I could sense that earlier in the week it was kind of drying out, and I was like, I'm gonna need a new one of those. So I don't have any falsies on right now. All I have is the L'Oreal Mascara Primer on my eyes, and I also have the Lash Princess right on top. So this is just like a goodie. I can't explain that this is like $3.99. It is like the cheapest mascara I've ever bought, and like one of the best ones. So if you guys are at Ulta, I saw them at Target too, so if you guys want to pick it up, that's where they sell them. The last product that I picked up is something that I kind of splurged on, and I typically don't do this for myself, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. And then I had a little bit of buyer's remorse after I bought it. I was like, was that a good idea? I don't know. After I had the buyer's remorse, I like text my friend Vane here on YouTube as well, and I was like, did I make a good decision? And she was like, she kind of sent like those emojis like she was unsure, and then I felt even worse. But you know what? I've decided to keep it just for kicks and just to see how well it works, because it's kind of a staple in the YouTube world, in the beauty community here. So it is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And it looks like this. This is how it looks. It's very sleek and pretty. So we will see how this works out for me. I'm a fan of the NARS products, and now they're selling them at Ulta. So I don't know if you guys knew that. They're selling NARS products now at Ulta. So they've expanded outside of Nordstrom and Sephora. So we'll see how that works out. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I did pick up a lot of stuff. Don't judge with your little judgy eyes. This was like an accumulation of a few weeks of me kind of checking things out at Ulta, and I don't really splurge like this a lot. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys like watching videos like this, if you love Ulta hauls. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.